I've always wanted to create massive builds and to do awesome time lapses showing every step of the way. And since we've recently reached 500 subscribers, I wanted to do something extra special, and I started off with a slightly smaller build in Elven, fantasy style which I've always loved and always wanted to build. And so without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I used some spherical and cylindrical world edit brushes to create the landscape, and I loved how it created a sort of plateaued landscape for the houses and towers to stand on. My vision was to build a nice calm cove with elven towers surrounding it, with a bridge leading off to a separate island where a port would stand. And with the landscape of the main island finished, I started off with the buildings. For the buildings, I went with a prismarine and quartz colour palette, which really brings out the prismarine bricks in the roofs. Then I mixed in some snow into the building simply because snow has such a lovely pure white texture that manages to contrast with the whites of quartz blocks so well. And next it was time to start the port. I connected the two islands with a bridge heavily inspired by my Hogwarts viaduct. My idea was to have a staircase winding down to the port in shades of stone to contrast with the quartz above, and I loved how it turned out. I needed a place to welcome new travellers, and so I built an entrance dome above the staircase with a very open and airy feel. And then, to support the welcome dome, I built some stone archways reaching down the cliff to add some depth to the area. And then, to further brighten the build, I added some buildings, a tower and a boathouse. And of course, I took heavy inspiration from the Hogwarts boathouse to build mine. Of course, I had to add some nature to brighten up the build. At first, I wanted to go with an awesome feel, with shades of orange in the trees, however later I changed it to green. And I used some world edit spherical brushes to create the leaves. And now, take a look at what I've done.